So something that someone wouldn't know just by looking at me. I'm gonna make a broad statement and say people wouldn't know my interests were just by looking at me. Um, Sometimes I come off as most of the time I come off as an extrovert. However, I do sometimes prefer to be introverted. I like to be by myself. I like to be in quiet spaces. Um, and I think just by looking at me, those would be difficult characteristics or interests to pull out or to discern. One thing that I wish people knew about me was that it takes me a lot of time and turmoil to actually form a close friendship or relationship. I go through this cycle where I meet someone and on the outside things seem good and everybody is happy, and then some catastrophic or some kind of disruptive event occurs, and then the friendship falls down the drain, but then it picks itself back up later, and that's when I really know that it's there, and um, it's going to be a strong friendship. So I guess what I was trying to say is I wish people knew that it does take time to get close to me and to um, be a true and lasting friend. And I want my friends to know that too, because I don't necessarily show it or show my appreciation for them, but I really do appreciate my friends. What is something you're very proud of? Okay. So I'm proud of who I've become, and I'm proud of who I believe I'm going to become. Um, I'm very much into the profession that I am pursuing currently, which makes me happy. I'm proud that I am taking an active role in becoming the person that I want to be, and I'm also proud that I have the family that supports me in this decision. Not everybody has that, and I am really proud of them for doing what they're doing and supporting me and always being there for me. What is something that is hurtful to admit? I guess it's hurtful to admit that at times I have been a bully to people. I don't think it was intentional, but it is something that I'm not proud to admit because I don't feel that it aligns with who I am currently. It does not align with my beliefs or values. Um, and when I see it happening, it really upsets me. So to think about me being the person doing that bullying doesn't sit well with me. So I don't like to admit that, but I guess I just did. 5. Describe your biggest fear and your biggest dream. So I'll start with the negative side. My biggest fear is that I won't meet the expectations that I set for myself, or that they're false. There's false hope somewhere, and that I'm living on this false hope. I truly hope that people give me honest feedback, and that the image and the view of myself that I currently hold is in line with the view that other people have. I just want to be able to improve and do the best that I possibly can. So I guess my biggest fear would be that dishonesty or that disconnect. My biggest dream is just achieving everything I want to achieve, um, holding positions of leadership, of influence, being able to have a happy, healthy family, staying in touch with my family, and just also, I guess, enjoying life a little bit more. Right now, life is very focused on school and work, and there's not necessarily a equal balance between leisure activities and relaxation time, or at least true relaxation time. I want to be able to fill my life with meaningful activities. And then my story. So I'm going to talk about a story, I guess, of transformation, of growing up, getting older. So I'll start when I was young. So when I was young, I was very naive. I was unknowledgeable about social situations. Um, and I think that that's a good place to start because throughout my life, it has been challenging to form relationships with people, and it has been difficult to trust people. And I think what's happening now is I'm interacting with others that hold similar beliefs to me and value systems, and maybe others that have been through similar experiences. And it's allowing me to see that it's possible to trust other people. It's possible to be critical of another as long as it's in a healthy manner. You don't have to be nice to everybody, because sometimes it's really not best to be nice to their face, but then not to feel that way. Um, like I stated before, you have to be honest with other people, and I feel this is something that I've learned throughout my life. In middle school, exposure to a new social environment and a larger group of people really made me feel self-conscious. I really relied on a lot of external motivators, and I relied a lot on objects and material possessions to make me feel happy. And I always had to be promoting some sort of image or making sure that others viewed me the way that I wanted them to view me, just to fit in. And that really isn't something that I carry with me to this day. In high school is an extension of middle school. The same people, very similar environment. However, towards the end of high school, I did feel like I fit more with myself, my beliefs, my environment, because I found friends that really supported me, and we had a lot of our own journeys and stories to share with each other, not directly, but through how we acted around each other and through our friendships. And that really benefited me in college. So going into college, I really found who I was. There were many opportunities for me to explore new situations, take on new roles, and to really find out who I was and what my capabilities were. And that really excited me because then it allowed me to think of myself not only as someone who has dormant capabilities, but someone that has capabilities that are more alive and kinetic and moving, and that I could make a difference. And I just felt powerful. It was interesting. And there's this quote that I like, that I heard: confidence comes from competence. So I began to feel more competent in what I could do with myself and some of my abilities, which therefore increased my competence. And then in college, college and grad school have really been such a transformative experience for me. College allowed me to move on to grad school. I wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't go through the experiences and situations that I have. So basically, the message of my story is that life is a journey and it never is going to end. And I hope that my example helps to instill a little bit of hope in people, or at least to spark a little bit of reflection to see if that's something that you may have gone through yourself or experienced. So, thanks.